Emmy winner Debra Messing returns to primetime tonight in the new NBC series, The Mysteries of Laura. She stars as Laura Diamond, a detective who's always on top of her game, except for when it comes to a certain wild duo. Take a look.
This is a depraved, unspeakable act. I'm sickened. Get ready to be inside for a very long time. Life as you know it is over. What do you have to say for yourselves?
Sorry, Mommy.
6-year-olds are tougher than convicted criminals, aren't they?
Often.
Yeah.
I love that the crew guys were laughing. That's a good sign.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
I know. Good to see you.
Good to see you
Have
as
you
well.
been?
I've been well. I've been working hard. And
busy.
Yeah.
I think this show, and they sent me a DVD, is very ambitious. Why? Because it asks you to laugh and also get involved in these murder mysteries, which is not an easy take.
No, not at all. And that's what made me so excited when I read the script. I love murder mysteries. I've watched every Law and Order and every 48 Hours. I watched Court TV before it was True TV.
Did you go back even earlier? Do you Columbo, Ironside, that sort of thing?
All of that. And I loved it. And then I got a script where there was this really smart, complicated murder to solve. And then I found myself laughing out loud, and I thought, this never happens.
I think it puts a lot of pressure on the writers, but I think it puts more pressure on an actor because in some ways you've got to turn on the dime from scene to scene.
Well, that's what makes it so fun and so exciting and scary also, because it changes tone from scene to scene. And so that's the adventure that we're on.
Laura is a detective, but she's also a single mom of those two little rascals we saw earlier, which we know parents are detectives anyway. But is it true that the kids have just been expelled from preschool?
Yes, once again. Once again, they have been expelled. They're little rascals, and they cause problems, and I'm running around trying to get my kid into preschool.
Is it true also that they, in public, had a PP sword fight?
Indeed. Indeed.
What is entailed in a PP sword fight exactly?
It entails two 6-year-olds in public urinating on each other.
These are your children?
Yes, these are my children, and I'm proud to say that they're adorable, and they're great little people, great little men.
Was it hard to get you back into series television? I mean, because I would imagine when you get away from the grind of putting a show like that on, life kind of takes on a different meaning. Is it hard to get back into the schedule?
It is hard because it's feast or famine. You either are a full-time mom, which I love being, or you are working 12 hours a day every day. And there's no middle ground. And I love to act. It feeds me in a really special way. But for me, it's always about the script, and finding the right script is the thing that's the most challenging.
Do you think because Will and Grace was so popular and so successful that every role you take on now and in the future, the role will be compared to Grace? Is that okay?
Yeah, I will forever be Grace Adler, and I am thrilled and proud that that is the case. You know, for us to have had that kind of impact and for that character to be so beloved, it's a wonderful thing, and hopefully fans of Grace will watch this and they'll enjoy it as well in a different way.
They're very different characters, but there are a couple of quirky similarities.
Yes.
Both of them eat inappropriately.
Yes.
Okay, we have pictures. I mean, like one off of her shirt, the other over a corpse.
Yes.
Which isn't good.
Yes.
Both of them sing as if no one's watching or listening.
Yep. Yep. That's true.
Yeah?
I think with Laura, the reason why she's eating inappropriately is because she's on the case nonstop, and there's literally no time to eat.
In the morgue.
Hey, it's lunch. You got to do what you got.
It's 12 o'clock somewhere.
It's lunch. She's hungry. You know, she's got to do what she's got to do.
Many years ago, I was so honored that you asked me to do a small cameo on Will and Grace. What are my chances of making an appearance on this show?
I think spectacular.
Yeah? And would I be a good guy or a bad guy?
What would you want to be?
I want to be the corpse. I want to be the guy in the morgue.
I want you to be the bad guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sitting down?
I like the way you said that.
Yeah.
The show is called The Mysteries of Laura. Debra, it's great to have you back.
It's great to see you.
It really is. Nice to see you. And you can catch it tonight, 10/9 Central Time, right here on NBC. And up next, Who is the $1 million act? Howie Mandel will talk about tonight's season finale of America's Got Talent. And then the sultry sounds of Paolo Nutini. He's going to perform live in our studio. But first, this is Today on NBC.